Hi, this is Ashley Victoria Robinson coming to you from the Pop Spot here at New York Comic Con, and I am joined by the most terrifying, intimidating, beautiful, sexy Mike Colter.
Hi.
How has your New York Comic Con been so far?
Phenomenal. I've never been to New York Comic Con for signings, and the fans here are awesome. And I should have figured this out because, you know, obviously like Luke Cage is New York based, and I've been here to announce like, you know, projects, you know, like Evil. I've been here a couple of times. I just never have signed this. I'm like, this is so cool because New Yorkers are just the dopest, you know?
They're the best.
They're the best. They are.
They'll be rude to your face, but they mean I love you.
Absolutely.
Which is the greatest thing ever.
That's why they show they care. That's why aggression.
Yeah. What is the thing that most fans ask you or bring you as a gift?
Wow, man, that's so many things they bring me as gifts. I mean, like obviously like little dolls. They bring me like bracelets. Sometimes they bring me big framed items, things that I couldn't possibly get onto a plane unless I checked it. And just so you know, FYI, I never traveled with checked bags. I just don't do it. I don't care if it's Europe or China. I will wash. That's what washing machines are for. I will dry clean, but I will not take a bag and check it. So don't bring me anything I have to check. Please.
Do you accept food? Do you like snacks when people bring you snacks?
I gotta be honest. No, I don't. I barely eat anyone's. I need to see it be made. I'm a little concerned about everything, so I'm always like, yeah. So it's hard for me to eat people's food. It's
That's
not
a
that
smart
I'm
man.
just a little nervous about that.
Some people are like, bring me Oreos, so I'm always curious. I'm like, oh, that's brave of you if you accept food.
You ever see them take a blowtorch to an Oreo?
No.
It doesn't do anything to it. I'm not putting that in my stomach, man.
That's genuinely upsetting.
Literally does not change the Oreo after 20 seconds of just hot flames. Doesn't change it.
Okay, so we're gonna watch the video now,
yes.
and we're gonna live react to it.
Absolutely.
On Evil, you take on all manner of supernatural baddies.
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts and spirits in real life?
I'm not going to say, it's like one of those things where it's like I cannot say conclusively one way or the other. I definitely have been in some haunted hotels in my time. There's actually one in Canada, I think Winnipeg. I think I stayed there for a bit.
I know exactly the one you're talking about.
And there's another one in Austin. It's like it was a theater now, I think, and it's downstairs. Supposedly it was a brothel back in the day, and a lot of sex workers things were done. And so they have never really reconciled, and so there's an energy in there. So I do believe if you've done some horrible things to people, you will have them sort of be there. As a matter of fact, now that I'm talking about it, I definitely believe this. This has happened. There's slave quarters in Hilton Head and Charleston. People do tours. There's spirits in there, man. Awful things have happened there. You go to like this place, my friend, my colleague Katya from Evil, she tells me about it. There's a coffee shop in Amsterdam where some awful things happened. I think this woman lost her child, and the spirit is still there. Supposedly their bodies, their spirit still is around. So yeah, I do believe it.
I love that. What was a spookier set for you, Evil or American Horror Story?
Oh God, I wouldn't say spooky, but I would say dangerous. I remember
not dangerous. Well, somewhere a DP or the stunt coordinator is going to lose their mind.
No, it's not. Well, okay, so it is a little bit of a stunt situation. So in American Horror Story, I remember great cast. I remember it was like, you know, Jessica Lange, Angela Bassett, you know, Danny Houston,
Coven is the best
Sarah
season.
Paulson. There were so many great people in that show. I remember they had Stevie Nicks on that episode or something, and she was doing an impromptu performance, and I did not hear it. I was not hanging out with the cool kids. I missed it. I would have loved to have been there, but we did a stunt, and I remember the sequence, and it was like these. I guess the you know, there was this big fight sequence, and we were at a table, and we all were fighting, and I remember this. There was guns and all sorts of stuff, and I remember my character was charging someone, and he got shot. And the stunt person was supposed to have I guess a pad or something, and so I would take the shots, and I would literally, my feet went up in the air, and I was going to land on my back. And it all happens really fast. Well, blood spatter was on the floor, and I ran in, and I slipped, and my feet went up earlier than they were supposed to, and I also was out of control. And I'm telling you, the only part of my body that caught the mat was the back of my head. And that was the only thing that saved me, because that would have really been problematic had I landed the way. But that's what caught. But it was the most important part. So I was sore, but I made it. But I was, oh my God! I knew when I went in, I was like, this is not good.
Did they make you do it again after that?
No.
That's the take.
Way too much going on, way too many parts to it, and luckily that was the only time.
Dang, I like that season, and I'm gonna now rewatch for that scene and be like, oh no, and Mike almost died doing that.
I was concussed.
Yeah.
Severely concussed.
Did you have to go back to set the next day?
I think that was the last. That was the finale. That was the last
okay.
shot, I think, of the episode.
So it was.
I was dead. So that was it. That was it.
So
my character was dead.
Well, you don't always shoot in chronological order.
That's
so.
true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But it was the biggest stunt, and they waited to the end.
Smart.
Yeah.
Ryan, it's almost like Ryan Murphy knows what he's doing.
Just in case somebody got hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
I've got to ask you, for our gamer fans, we know you from Halo and many other games, but is it true that you recorded either lines or an audition on your iPhone?
I recorded what?
For Halo Nightfall, there's a story online that you recorded your audition on your phone.
Oh. Well, God, that's. I'm not even. Wow, I'm not even sure. I can't remember actually.
Ancient history.
That's okay. As I recall it, I don't remember if I auditioned for it. I felt like.
Ooh, offer only.
Well, you know what it was? This was a situation where the producers of The Good Wife, one of the producers on it, Zuckerman, David Zucker. David Zucker was the producer on Ridley Scott's television production company, Scott Free.
Yep.
They used to produce The Good Wife. Well, so I think he approached me about this job.
He was like, "I love Bishop. You gotta be in Halo."
Something like I felt like that's what it was. I don't think I read for it. I think so. I was offered because it was like a 5-part series, but it was supposed to be a movie. Anyway, it was shot in Iceland and Belfast, and I was really excited about just having an action sort of character to play.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about action. I was like, oh, I'm getting my 30s. I should start thinking about like
ancient.
diversifying.
You're practically dead by your 30s.
Well, you want to get in there when you're prime, right?
Yeah.
And it was like became such a cool thing because we shot it, and then the trailer was being shown in all of the movie theaters.
Yeah.
And so it was like you'd be sitting and watching a movie, trailers, and you're forced to watch a trailer. Halo Nightfall's trailer comes out, and I looked like a badass. It was really cool, and it was like really cool. So I think that helped me sort of get into the cage thing, But I don't remember auditioning for it though.
Are you a gamer yourself?
No, and it's not that I don't like it. I do like gaming. I just had kids, and I just had to put it away. I just couldn't do it. It was too much going on, and I couldn't do it.
I mean, my skills as a gamer peak at Tetris, so I don't judge anyone who's not a gamer.
Tetris is
it's elite. It's
when it gets fast, it's hard, man. You gotta think quick.
The music picks up. It's like
you got 2 seconds. You got 2 seconds. Make your decision. You can't flip it around.
You flip it. You try to flip it, and then you're screwed.
You gotta commit.
So, not to ruin your chances of being asked back to play Luke Cage in some multimedia franchise or whatever, but it's been over for a minute.
Yeah.
Did you liberate anything from the set?
Oh yeah.
Would you tell us between us and the entire internet?
Oh sure, and between you and the entire world.
Yeah.
The thing I really enjoyed or got that I really happened, I got my hands on. It didn't happen right away because I just didn't have the wherewithal. When you leave set, sometimes you think to yourself, well, what am I going to take this for? I'm never going to wear this or use this, or what am I, and now I think about it, there's charities, there's things, items that you can, sign or give away, auction off. And this gentleman, Ant Williams, does these cons. He's one of the managers for some of the talent. He purchased the Luke Cage suit that was made by Michael Andrews, which is a custom bespoke suit designer in Soho off of like Bond Street. It's like a little alley special.
Oh, so you even know the streets.
I know the street because it's such a cool.
Yeah.
I never had an experience like that.
That's so James Bond of you.
Very James Bond.
Like have a suit guy.
You press the button and it's a gate and it's an alleyway in Bond and so down Bond and you go down there and you go into this room or this building that looks pretty nondescript from the outside. The facade is very boring.
Yeah.
Inside is like almost like a parlor, barbershop, bar kind of thing, and it's got suits and mannequin, and it's beautifully done. And I haven't been in a while. I'm assuming it's still there because I did contact them recently about it. So he randomly says, "Hey, I bought that suit," and they said, and I was asking about it. He said, "Well, I sell it to you for what I bought it for." And I was like, "Actually, I want it." So he gave it to me.
That's fantastic. I thought for a minute you were going to say you bought the hoodie with the bullet holes in it.
Yeah, I gave all my hoodies away. Somebody always wanted a hoodie. I was like, I gave him a hoodie. I signed hoodies and gave hoodies away all the time.
Really?
Yeah,
That's so
I don't think I saved any hoodies.
Well, someday you'll want one. You'll have to buy it back for the amount that they got it for.
I got to buy it back, and they're going to be charging 10 times as much as you pay.
Exactly. They're inflation, Mike.
Inflation, bro. That was 10 years ago. Yeah.
Because here in the Popverse, we celebrate the best in TV, movies, and comics. Before I let you go, I would love to know, what are you geeking out about that you're not working on? So, like, what are you enjoying? What are you reading? What are you watching?
Oh, I watch so much stuff.
In your infinite free time.
Infinite free time. While I'm traveling, I'd like to get on the iPad. I do documentaries all the time.
What's your favorite documentary? And is it blackfish?
I've seen that so much. That's a long time ago. I've seen that so many times. Oh God, I got to watch the octopus one, but that means I probably have to stop eating octopus though. So which I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna have to do anyway because they're such phenomenal creatures, probably aliens.
Yes, I love that theory.
Yeah, that's right. There's gotta be. Brains, hearts. How many they got? Like 3 brains?
Multiple. And then you when you watch them get out of the jars, you're like,
Jesus
they're smarter than
Christ,
us. Okay, I got it.
I watched the Pee Wee Herman documentary. It was really underrated recently. I watched the Mariska Hargitay, My Mom Jane, which is very good, very
heartbreaking.
Good, well done. I was always curious about that story, and I worked with her years ago, but I would never have broached the subject about that just because I was just like, obviously
a gentleman.
Very nice, but it's very nice that she explored that, and we went on that journey with her, and I was happy to see that. God, there's so many documentaries. There's another one coming up. I'm looking forward to the John Candy one.
Me too.
That's going to be so good.
Yes, my
Can't
countryman.
wait. Cannot wait for that. Oh my God, he died so early. And then I watched. It's not a documentary, but it's documentary style. Well, it's docu-series, like couples therapy.
Yes.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Man, it is so upsetting.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But then I want to tack this on. Would you ever make a documentary, or would you be interested in narrating one?
Oh, absolutely. So narration, I'm sort of getting into it. I really like narration now. I'm doing a few voice-over job here and there, but I narrate like City Confidential. I have done a few seasons of that. I would love to, come back and do that some more, but obviously that's tragedy in people's lives.
Yeah.
So there's real stories that I find fascinating, but obviously it's tragedy. So the producers have to talk to those families, get permission. There's a lot of legal clearances, and just getting them comfortable with talking about this awful event in their lives, however many years later. It's tough. It's tough. So I really think about that and go, okay, this is a job, but it's also something that's very intimate. So that's not something where you're like, oh, let's make them in the series.
Totally,
It's like, come on, let's do some more. It's like Love on the Spectrum. I love that series too, and that's great, but it takes time to allow life to happen and see if they can unfold in front of your very eyes and record it. But I'd love to shoot a documentary. I'd love to narrate documentaries. It's all very good.
I look forward to Mike Colter's Hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds, yes.
Thank you so much for joining us here at New York Comic Con.
Thank you very much.